Allen overworld.
It's time for us to defy gravity as we go swim through the waters. Or sorry, not swim. We dance majestically through the waters on the ground like we're some sort of incredibly heavy sea creature. Then again, there are plenty of sea creatures that are down there below the surface that we have no idea what hangs at the bottom of some of the bodies of water that are many leagues deep. If we could develop something like this to actually do that, I feel like a lot of people would probably be dead. Oh, that felt good. I love the surprise. I can use the not amazing loading times of the game to my advantage. Oh, I didn't realize their missiles only had a limited length. What are you hitting me with? Friggin' like worthless-ass fireworks, bro? Like, jeez. They give a little more oomph than that. But apparently I'm expecting too much out of space pirate technology. Then again, you really think anything they make can be able to outmatch anything the show's been made? Ah! Got another thing coming. Damn you! Don't you dare use your magnetism to pull me away from my wonderful missile expansion, you son of a bitch! Man, why is natural life on some of these planets so terrifying as well? It's like they were made to fight off freaking things around mechanical suits! Don't tell me other alien invaders to come to their planet and do exactly things like this. And then learn to adapt by learning how to pull in metallic objects with magnetism as a natural ability? It sounds so stupid, and yet it sounds like it's exactly what they did. Sometimes I don't even understand how the hell they even think of this shit. Well, whatever. It's an ability I have to deal with, so hopefully I don't get stupid and get myself killed. Either way... Oh. I have to go this way. Okay. I was trying to remember exactly where I had to go in here. But, well, time to go somewhere new for once. Thank goodness. And yet, this place may not actually be that new. The airline space pirate ship that self-destructed in a low orbit above Talon 4. Faint life signs detected in interior. Yes, a space pirate frigate. Oh, that sounds familiar. Well, you may be in for a bit of a surprise as we delve in here. Oh, right, regular tangleweed. Keep forgetting. I gotta be ready for regular weed. Really should have smoked some. Yeah, expose yourself to the atmosphere just to do some drugs. Great idea, Samus. Great idea. Well, anyway, welcome to one of the places my favorite music tracks in the game. As we get there. Welcome back, right, to Let's Play Metroid Prime Remastered. This is your host, the MJ406. Wow, looks like some weird, like, form of, I was gonna say Phazon, or like, Phazon moss. Jeez, Phazon moss. Sounds terrifying, actually. But yes, now we have the gravity suit, we can go through water more easily, which you definitely want to get before you come down here, because trust me, if you don't, you're gonna feel like an idiot. Oh no, not these again. Oh man. Well, yes, you may notice. Good lord! MJ, shoot them! Fuck this! God, killing two of them at once is horrible! Ow! Oh, right. Get your thermal visor ready, get your wave beam ready. This place is losing power. Then again, you may recognize it. It's like the first area of the game. Maybe because it is. Oh no! What the hell are those? We have new creatures on it. The Talon Crab, crustacean native of Talon 4. Hard-shelled swarm life form, once harvested for food. Exposure to Phazon has seen this practice diminish. Creatures are timid and harmless alone, but can be a problem when traveling in swarms. Great. Nice those space pirates have crabs. Another reason to stay away from them at all costs. It has a lot of crabs. But yep, their space pirate frigate has crashed. So, we're trapped in a massive underwater facility. So yeah, again, if you do not have the gravity suit, you will get absolutely destroyed down here. It will not be fun for you. Although we do have a type of space pirate that adapted to this area, the Aqua Pirate. Space pirates with exoskeletons, modified for underwater use. using modified thruster packs and gravity suit technology. The space pirates have armor suits for use in liquid environments. Thermal tracking is still very useful against these units, as the pirate engineers have yet to eliminate the thruster pack's high heat signatures. Oh, right. I forgot. Because of how much heat they give off, yeah. It's actually pretty easy to track them this way. Oh, come on! Did I really miss? Admittedly, it's a little hard to aim in this way. So I'm gonna go back to this. MJ, why are you struggling with this? Stop! Wow, really? You're gonna focus on dodging right now? Fine, that's how you're gonna be. Their missiles are slow at least, so, you know, as long as you pay attention to that, you should be fine. Just don't let them catch up to you, but yeah. I love the music to this place, but unfortunately, yeah, it's a big underwater environment. It's a bit of a slog, because every room you're in, basically, you need to open the door to go forward because all the power's been cut off. Geez, like the facility got submerged in a bunch of water. So yeah, look for these panels in Thermovisor, or just say screw it. And, well, oh, never mind. They make it a lot harder to see in this version. Yeah, they're like graded panels on the walls. That's how you can also discover them. So that way, you actually tell where all the power conduits are. Maybe I'll see this one better. Or am I wrong? Well, yeah, you can't see it because it's not where it is. Yeah, you definitely make it a lot harder to see. I remind you don't actually need the thermal visor to hit them. It's just a great idea to actually have them. Now, I don't mind, I want to move forward. Yeah. That's why I'm not a big fan of this place. As great as the music is, actually moving through the environment itself, yeah, it kind of sucks. So yeah, it's time to uncover the power of this place. Time to have some great underwater memories being re-emerged in my brain. Let me through, damn it. Right, I should probably get my scan visor ready. Who knows what things I'll run into as I go through here. Such as, auxiliary door controls online. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's probably my fault. Energy tank lies within this crashed lift. A concussive blast should destroy the lift's door panel. Well, I can bash it. Just don't punch it, just get the energy tank and move on. It's much easier this way. But yep, underwater traversal's fun. I was trying to think, like, you know how Nintendo's been having a lot of, they seem to go a little more in on the multimedia stuff in regards to, you know, their movies and other things. Like, yeah. We had the, Mario 1 movie, and we're getting a sequel movie that's coming up rather soon. Hopefully it'll be better than the first movie, honestly, because the first movie was alright, but it wasn't anything really special to me. It was just nice fan service. That was about it. Like, yeah, I was hoping for something more in the first movie. I hope the second movie delivers more, but... We also have a Zelda movie coming up as well. Next year, right? Yeah, 2027, yeah. So that got me thinking, wow! Wow. Pathetic. Alright then! Geez, there's still some of them just disastrously moving through here. Now you can finally see the panel on the wall. About damn time. Yeah, you can probably tell where my thoughts go, since we have a Zelda and a second Mario movie coming up. What do you guys think it could be done with a Metroid movie? Honestly, to me, I feel like a Metroid movie could actually be adapted pretty freaking well, honestly. As long as they pick the plot of a single movie to go with, I honestly think it'd be rather easy to adapt a Metroid movie myself. Because, you know... Oh! That's bullshit. They don't die to that? Come on. I see. Only living organisms die that way. Oh, that will still work well enough. Yeah, I'm never going to want to shoot them. Oh, speaking of shooting things, remember, keep an eye out for these again. like before. But, oh, I see you there, too. Don't want U-turns to get in my way anymore. Okay, you can't do damage to them over time. It definitely gets rid of them. Makes them much less of a nuisance. But yeah, what do you guys think how a Metroid movie would go? Because, well... I do think it could go well if they do things a certain way, but... Well... I don't know if I have faith in anybody to actually do these movies well. Like, I don't know. Party's trying to think, like, what kind of directors would be good for it. Oh, God, no! Oh, yeah, this is technically new, too. It's an aqua drone. Security mecha adapted for use in underwater areas. The space marines have adapted a number of sentry drones for use in liquid environments. These aqua drones utilize an arsenal and artificial intelligence suite similar to their cousins. The pirates have been unable to properly shield these drones from electrical attack, making them vulnerable to the wave beam. Wow, I didn't realize that robots like these were cousins. See, here's the wave beam at work, by the way. I haven't really showed it off yet. Yep, 10 missiles activate, 5 missiles per second after you activate it to use so it can continuously fire a stream. Yeah, it's a pretty powerful friggin' weapon as long as you got the missiles for it. So yeah, that gets them out of the way. Ooh, also, coordinate doors structural integrity below safety tolerances. In that case, let me breach it. And there we go. Now I got more missiles. Thank you. I wasted 5 missiles to get that, so it doesn't feel worth it, but... Critics. Who needs them? But, you know, part of me's trying to think, like, who would be a good Samus actress for a Metroid movie? I don't know why one of the names that came to my mind was frickin' Jennifer Lawrence. I guess it's because I just like her personally, but I don't know. It would be kind of hard to put her in a big action role like this. Not to say she couldn't do it. I mean, she was frickin' in the X-Men movies, the newer ones, as they were. She was still a part of them at the end of the day. So she can do action roles. I mean, you know, another part of me does also want to say, somebody who's actually known to be a Metroid fan, for better or for worse, part of me would actually think that, you know, Brie Larson would be a decent fit for it. I hope people don't freak out at me over that, because hear me out. She is a Metroid fan, so, you know, I know people don't like a lot of her opinions on feminism, which, admittedly, it can get a little strong. But, you know, she is a well-known fan of the Metroid games. Maybe that's part of the reason why. But, you know, if she actually cares for the games and actually wanted to be Samus and do the character justice, I mean, you know, as long as the director or whoever writes the movies knows to treat the Samus character with respect and not make it like Other M, it would probably work out fine. Then again, I was going to say I hope there'd be no political agenda in regards to a Metroid movie. Then again, considering how involved the Galactic Federation is with a lot of the Metroid stuff, you know, can't 100% say there aren't politics involved. Just, you know, don't relate to real-world politics, please. Enough of a clown show as it is. We don't need fucking more things trying to basically give their take on it. We've heard it more than enough. Stop bringing it up! I don't need you movies to preach to me. But, yeah. Would it be going over maybe the prequel, because it go over Samus' origin? You know, we haven't had a game that went over it, you know? It would make sense for us to actually have... I feel like there was an explosion down there. Either way, Aquasac will burst when subjected to impact or trauma. Believed to be in the same family as the Sapsack, this plant has similar features. It will burst when exposed to force. This protective response keeps most creatures from feeding on it. It'll blow you up. Oh, what are these idiots doing? I love it. I love these guys. Are so stupid. Yep, charge shot, blow them up. Not that it'll do anything for you, but it's nice to have, I guess. But yeah, honestly, I think a Metroid movie go over like the whole origin manga would be a good way to go, and maybe like finishing off the movie with basically like the whole third act basically being like the first Metroid game. If they want to go off the original Metroid, not off Zero Mission. If they go off of Zero Mission, that could kind of be like, I'll just say a whole movie on its own, but I don't know. I think a Metroid movie going over like the whole origin story for how, you know, Samus' planet got raided by the space pirates and how, you know, the Shozo had to take her in afterwards to train her to fight for intergalactic peace. Like, you know, since we don't have a game that officially goes over it, we only have it in a frickin' manga, Japanese comic, for those who don't know what that means for some reason. Honestly, if we had a Metroid movie to go over that origin story, to, you know, advertise the games, maybe another Metroid 1 remake, oh god. Just make them play Zero Mission for God's sake. Honestly, I think it'd be another good way to bolster popularity for the Metroid series. It's just, you know, if they're gonna go that route, I would just have to remind people. The Metroid prequel comic is not too much about action, sadly, so, you know, it's much more of a political affair for the, original manga, because, like I mentioned plenty of times going over the origin story, it's a lot about, you know, everybody going after Samus' home planet because of the resources they have there. Space pirates basically killing everybody there because of that. And, yeah, Samus being the sole survivor, being trained by the Shozo, eventually going off on her own to work for the Galactic Federation, and then that basically decided to do a lot of watching and not doing anything, which pissed off Samus, so that's what basically makes her decide to go rogue and become a bounty hunter. There wouldn't be nearly as much action as some people would hope for, so, you know, all I'm saying is they did do that. Don't get your hopes up for a big action spectacle, although they could end the movie like that. That's why I suggested, you know, having the first movie end with basically the third act being like maybe roughly an hour, just going over a lot of the big bits of Prime 1, of original Metroid 1. I said Prime 1. Is that rain? There's rain on that platform. Or on the ground. Oh my god! I'm standing on nothing. Holy shit! Huh, I wonder why that's there. That's weird. I stood on nothing. Yeah, there's a visible platform. Why is that, you may be wondering? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Oh yeah, may as well show where we are now, too. I could have technically come here early, but because of that frickin', gate I need the spinner to activate from the other side, I couldn't have come here anyway, even if I really wanted to. Because, well, this would happen to get us to Chosen Road South. That's exactly where we got the ice beam. So there we go. Now we have a shortcut back there. Might be useful considering where we're going next. Oh, where we're going next. Oh god, I brought all the enemies back. Screw this, I'm going up here. Ack! Oh, I hate that needle guy. Friggin' seedling, whatever you are, I hate you. Ack! Shoot poison at me, how dare you. I was saying, I was hoping it shot the poison at itself and was gonna kill itself. Yeah, I personally think Brie Larson would be a good fit, but you know, if Nintendo has another actress in mind, I'd be curious to see. I'm saying preliminarily, if we're gonna not, you know, include a lot of political bullshit, and if, you know, she is as much of a fan as she claims she is, I feel like Brie Larson could actually be a pretty good pick. I'll just say this, though. Huh, I've loved this rock. Analysis wall shows rampant weakness due to severe water saturation. Large traces of bendesium detected. What the hell is bendesium? Well, whatever it is, I can't blow it up with anything I have now. Damn it! Worry about it later. So that was a waste of time. Fair at least experiment. But yeah, I just don't want any, you know... Just don't make Samus' character like it is in Other M. And again, Brie Larson to make sure they wouldn't do that. A lot of people hate Samus' character from Other M. Although, technically the first movie, I guess would be understandable. She can be more like a brash, young, hot-blooded... Yeah. Intense radiation detected. She can be more hot-blooded, I guess, being younger. I guess it could work, but... You know, ow! Well, I like they actually physically tell me that. I keep forgetting that they do that. Did you forget they have voice acting because they put it in the other versions? Our face on mine's ease granted. Please have a little hologram. Yeah, I just hope they wouldn't ruin the plot with Samus' character being awful. Also, yes! We're finally going to the last major area of this planet we haven't accessed. Yeah, by the way, I hope you like fighting space pirates. It's about to get a good bit worse, honestly. You thought dealing with some of them before might have been bad. Oh, you've seen nothing yet. Notice word phase on mines. We've been in a lot of this material they referred to as phase on, this blue radioactive crap. Prepare to deal with a lot more of it. Especially here. Oh, the phase on mines. One of the worst areas to explore in Prime 1. More so because of how dangerous it is. So yeah, hopefully you've gotten good at this game. You're going to want to be. Otherwise, you're going to get your shit kicked. You're going to get your ass beat bad. Hello? I probably should scan things preliminarily. Secondary force field control disabled. Oh, God. Oh, right, you're new. So yes, we have these. They're upgrade turrets. The Mega Turret. Perimeter defense turret, reinforced with energy shielding. Frustrating the inferior armor plating and on standard defense turrets, the space pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding and increased beam strength makes the Mega Turret an efficient point defense weapon. So yeah. Oh crap. Just hire the turrets for now, let the other space pirates come to you and kill them. See up, they upgrade their turrets. You got tougher space pirates forces to deal with. Okay, never mind. I thought they heard me. I guess not. Ow! Yeah, their weapons are a little more durable now, so... Well, I'm gonna make great use of cover so I don't die too easily. Ah, shit! I'm blocked by a wall. Oh no! My timing was bad. You have to jump as you shoot. Yes, like that. There you go. Ow! Yeah, I'm sure I thought it would. So yeah, just to start off with, you have tougher turrets to deal with. So that's fun. Dual control force field is online. The activation controls are likely nearby. Such as right here! Primary force field control disabled. Good. I want that disabled so I can actually get through this place comfortably. So yeah, expect a lot of trouble here. The turrets do make this place a nightmare, but they're not the only thing that's really bad about this place. I mean, come on. You guys think it's going to be so easy with all the space pirates so far, they're not going to get stronger? That's going to be mistaken. There's also some exploding crates and stuff, so make sure to make use of those as well. There's also a door there, but I'm going to explore that later. I want to do a little more exploration first. Honestly, I think it'd be better off. Thankfully, there's no new pirate enemies yet out here, so we can just kill them freely. I would hope they use good tech as well in regards to, you know, showing off the space pirates. And I don't know how much Nintendo themselves would have a hand in the Metroid movie, seeing how much they don't really seem to care too much for this series. I think with Metroid Dread, they're finally realizing that there are enough people that love these games. That they're really actually trying to market Prime 4 well. They were. So, you know, I'm hoping Metroid does get more popularity. It does seem like one of the major franchises for Nintendo still in my eyes. More than F-Zero, sadly enough. I just hope that they do it right. That's all I hope. If they would ever do something like this right, they wouldn't screw it up. Crane unit scan indicates recent use. Device is currently inactive. Oh, the crane is facing a place I can't really use at all. That's not helpful for anything! Well, the crane controls are functional, but require power. A power conduit is nearby. A blast of electrical energy will energize the conduit and restore power to the crane. God damn it. Report all phase-on mutations to science team immediately. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay and rations. Elite trooper candidates are now being selected by command. Wow. Be used in our friggin' research experiments to get better pay. Huh? That's one way to encourage people to mutilate themselves. Transfer of building materials is complete. Processing of materials for Xenome containment units underway. Oh no. I don't think I want to know what they're doing. Honestly. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to deal with it. That's all that's going on now. Let's turn on the crane. Make it so I can actually use that damn thing. Make it pick up something and throw it. Blow up some shit. That'll make invading this place worth a damn, honestly. Crane control is now active. Go ahead, move the damn crane. Put it somewhere useful for me. Something's bashing that wall. Oh, I wanted to bash the whole factory down. Would bashing down the whole mining facility be a good idea? Something make me think no, but there's a twisted part of me that still wants to do it anyway. But yeah. Oh, then there's also casting Adam Malkovich. Oh, God. They would have to do that character well. Because, you know, as much flack as I give for a lot of stuff that they did with other admins screwing over Samus or her character, I will honestly say I don't think I had a problem with Adam Malkovich. As much as some people may hate hearing that, I personally do not have a problem with Adam Malkovich himself and other M. I feel like he'd be a difficult character to screw up as long as they make him a freaking good, you know, mentor type character to Samus Aran. He's supposed to be like a mentor slash father figure to her. You would think it'd be kind of hard to screw up, but never say never, I guess. Never say never. At the very least, I would have a hard time imagining screwing up Adam's character. I feel like they'd have an easier time screwing over Samus in regards to her, you know, interactions with the character, if they were going to do that. Yeah, that's my idea. At least, I think we should have a Metroid movie go over the origin story of the Metroid series. Basically, adapting the Metroid manga in a way. You take your liberties here or there, I guess, but, you know. Mostly just adapt the manga, at the very least. That's a pretty good point to go to for making a Metroid movie. Give us actual, like, more mainstream media reference to take for the start of the Metroid series. I think it'd be a good idea to go. I said Brie Larson for Samus. She said she'd want to do it. She's a Metroid fan, and, you know, just get the political affiliation out of the way, and I think she'd actually be a good fit as long as she takes the role seriously. She wants to be a badass female. That'll do it for you. Samus is the epitome in gaming of a badass female. Well, pretty much. She's one of them. Anyway, let's end this episode here. Yep, we finally made it to the Space Pirate Mine. The Phazon Mines here, where the Space Pirates are running amok. They have better freaking turrets, and as you did read from one of the scans, they seem to be infusing experiments of their own kind to basically make them stronger. So they get more food and better pay, too. Damn, really pays to let yourself be sold off for science! Come back next time! We'll delve deep in the Phazon Mines. I will say this. If there's any point in the game that I might actually die doing my no lock-on run, it would be here. Because this place can be hell. I consider this the hardest stretch of the game coming up, so yeah. If you feel like you wanted to go back and try to get some more upgrades after you got the gravity suit and ice beam, you probably should. It's a very good idea considering how painful this is going to become.